something interesting happens when you take the Jesus story out of the Christian silo it's been locked into. So I grew up evangelical, and in that world, I only ever heard Jesus's teachings talked about through this very narrow lens. That is, when we talked about Jesus's teachings at all. Mostly we just talked about atonement theories. He was born, he died, he came back to life. Those are the highlights. But when I started exploring other spiritual traditions, something unexpected happened. When I started to hear Jesus's teachings out of the mouths of people who weren't Christian, they came alive in new ways. There were people like Thích Nhất Hạnh, who taught about the kingdom of God as the realm of absolute truth, as reality deeper than all the stories that we can layer on top of it. When I heard him say, like it was no big deal, oh, it's like Jesus said, the kingdom of God is at hand. We just have to go beyond the mind, metanoia, to enter it. That was like a key that unlocked a new story for me. It was like hearing that teaching for the first time as a practical truth rather than as like a doctrine to defend. And the same thing happened with Ram Dass, with Eckhart Tolle, with so many mystics who all seemed to quote Jesus with ease and without any sense of contradiction, as if his words belonged to everyone, not just Christians, because they do. I stopped seeing Jesus as someone who came to start a religion, but as someone pointing towards a deeper consciousness, like the Buddha and so many others, using his own language and speaking from his own context. And when I let Jesus exist in that wider stream of wisdom, his words came alive for me again. So that's what I tried to do in Meta Valley Gospel, to take Jesus out of the silo, to put him in a Buddhist monastery and put his most basic teachings in the mouths of teachers from other traditions and see how we heard them differently. So if any of that resonates, check out Meta Valley Gospel for a way to hear the story again for the first time.